Hello, I'm Alexandra. This is our fourth chakra of the 7 chakra series, the heart chakra, Anahata. That is the heart center that's located in the very middle of the chest. So it's not the physical heart, it's the heart chakra running along the sushumna, that spinal area of our spine. So from this Manipura, we fired up and we've moved into that nice open spaciousness of the center of our heart. And the next 4 poses I'm going to demonstrate will help to open the heart, expanding. So this chakra is about not just the love for yourself and the care that you give yourself, but it's elevating you to that level of unconditional love, where we are in everyone is within us. We are connected in that universal oneness of love from our heart. So it's one of my personal favorites. It's also exactly that midpoint between the first 3 chakras and the top 3 chakras. It's almost like that gateway or bridge from the lower chakras to elevate up into the higher states of consciousness. So pretty special. So let's start standing. I'm going to demonstrate our first pose for opening up the heart. I'm going to do a nice brave warrior. So spreading out those legs, and we want to be warriors of love, warriors with our heart as our shield, and opening up and just allowing ourselves to be an open vessel for love and unconditionally. So let's start with that right foot turning out 90 degrees, similar to the triangle that we just displayed in the Manipura chakra. And we're going to turn in a little with that left foot about 30 degrees, but this time we're bending that knee. So the right knee is going to come right over the very top. The top of the knee will line up with your heel. That back leg, the left leg, is going to be nice and straight, and we're placing our hand to the very back of our left leg, just soft support there. And then we're breathing up with that right arm straight up overhead. You can connect your index finger, the very tip, to the tip of your thumb. We'll lift the heart, look towards the top of your mat. Use that support of the left hand on the back of your thigh to allow a little arch through the back and a pulling upward with your heart towards the ceiling. Good. Feel that open spaciousness in the heart. Beautiful. And then bring it down slow with the arms, straighten your legs. We'll turn the toes forward. Let's move it to the other side. Bend into the left knee, right over the heel. Right hand to the back of your thigh. Lift it up with an arch of the back. Look up to the ceiling, index finger to thumb. Pull the heart up and open. Open to that spacious sky with that beautiful heart chakra. Its element is air, so let's be the air with our heart. Good. Bring it down slow. We ease out from brave warrior. Wonderful. We're going to come down now onto our knees, lowering towards the floor and sinking the knees down. And we're going to tuck in with the tailbone and press our toes to the floor. So support with the knees, toes as well, grounding for balance. And just bring your hands to your hips and press your thumbs along that low back. So pressing in, so we're supporting the sacrum. We're going to keep that belly nice and tight. Lift the heart, look forward. Now grounding with the knees, we press the pelvis forward slightly, a slight arch to the back. Elbows come in downward as we once again pull that heart up to the ceiling. Look up. Now we can stay here with that nice low back support, or if you wish, you can bring one hand down to the ankle, followed by the other. Arms straight, roll the shoulder blades in, open the heart even more, and let the head softly roll back, exhaling out from your throat. Feel that heart lift and open. Good. Ease out if you're down with the hands on the ankles slowly. So one hand at a time onto those hips. Beautiful. Now we're still on our knees. Let's swing around and we're going to ground in with our right knee to the side. Let's bring our hands forward and just slide out with that left leg to the side and lift up. So we're going to move into a little sideways gait with that right knee grounding, left leg straight out to the side, toes pointing upward, heel grounds in. Place your left hand on the top of your left thigh and gently slide along the top of the leg with your hand as you pull up with your arms straight up in sideways gate. Good. And then we're going to open the heart a little deeper with just a soft easing back, a little soft arch as we pull up. Bring that right arm behind slightly. Feel that opening through the right hip. Open the heart. Good. On an exhalation, we can bring that hand down. Good. Little support. If you want to work in perhaps a half split, you can fold over, swing that right leg behind and lower your head. Excellent. And then slide back in. And we're just going to move to the opposite side now, bringing that knee back. And let's slide out with our right leg. Lift up, heel grounds, right toes point up. Start with the left hand on the hip. Ease that right hand down the top of your leg. Good. Bring the left arm up, arch of the back, a lift of the heart. Look up, pull back slightly with that left arm, open wide. Good. And back and down. You can also choose to point the toes, slide that left hand down. And if you want to go even further, you can pull up with that arm and sink back with it. Lifting, just as an alternative, keeping that heel either grounded or point your feet, toes flattened to the floor. Open your heart that way and press up. Good. Ease back up. We'll do it to the opposite side just to balance things out. So right hand down, slide it out, lift it up, pull up. Ground your foot, lift the heart up to the ceiling and open. Very nice. Good. And then we'll just bring our arm down, nice and gentle. Perfect. And now let's make our way down towards the floor. And we're going to move into a puppy pose as our next posture. And this is a real groundedness of your heart to the floor. So much like a puppy who wants to either play or feel an exuberant sense of joy in their hearts when they're in this pose, we'll ground the toes behind. And we're just going to walk our hands out just a little to allow for your elbows and your forearms to sink so the tailbone will lift up. The forearms, elbows, hands parallel as we lower down with the heart to the floor. You can sink your third eye, allow your shoulder blades to soften in, and just let your heart melt into the earth and breathe. Good. And just a soft, gentle tug through the hips, pull back a little and down a little. And then ease it up slowly. Let's walk the hands back in, swing our legs round, feel some nice warmth in our heart. Thank you so much for joining me. Namaste. We'll see you in the next video.